because Fuck You, That's Why is a founding member of the Odd Pods Media Network.
Hello and welcome to episode 251.
Hell
251.
Yeah. 251.
Our first episode after episode
Jeez.
250. We had a lot of fun in episode 250.
That
for
was
sure.
freaking a riot.
It was
man.
a good time.
Yeah, that
we
was good.
We had some exciting games. And we had some, very quick games.
Very quick games.
Games that went a little too quickly. But there you go.
But they were fun.
But charity.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So we're back for a regular normal show.
Yeah.
And let's get to it. For those who don't know, if you happen to be listening to this as your first ever episode, welcome.
251?
Bizarre place to start, but you just missed a very special episode, so maybe go back and listen to episode 250 first.
That might be the better episode.
But then you won't know what a regular episode is like, so then listen to this one.
True.
Exactly.
For this, we are a panel show inspired podcast. We play silly panel games about pop culture, the news, whatever strikes our fancy, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Let's just get straight to introductions. We have two regular team captains. First, he's a gamer and a storyteller, and he used to be my youngest friend. Now he's one of the most awesome friends ever. It's Augie.
He's a gamer and a storyteller. It's Augie Doggy Zero.
Can we add that lyric to the song? He's the most awesome man ever.
I guess we could ask Mexican, but it might be a lot to ask. Honestly.
I don't want to bother him with that. With my shenanigans.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue. The songy type way, but maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Could always try. What the worst he can say is no.
True.
Yeah. So Augie,
Within his right.
what is the most recent thing that you've gotten addicted to?
Oh my God. Yeah. Do I have to choose one? Because my addiction goes multiple ways.
I'm looking for the most recent, like something that just caught you.
Don't pick mine, motherfucker.
Okay, I'll pick the other one.
Thank
so
you.
I've been playing a game called Dredge.
Okay.
It's
I
really
believe you told me about this.
Yeah, it's a really cute indie game. I don't want to spoil anything, but basically you're a fisherman and you're just kind of making your way through this world, fishing stuff up and uncovering something maybe. And it's a lot of fun. And the mini game, the fishing mini game, is easy enough where you can kind of like turn your brain off and just do it constantly. And it's a lot. And you do the upgrades and stuff. And I've just been doing that nonstop. I think I'm like on day 40, and like you could probably beat the game on day 12.
Jeez. Augie's like, I'm getting the most out of this as possible. Good man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. And his opponent, our other regular team captain, he's a veteran and a podcaster, and legally, by intergalactic law, that makes him a veteran podcaster. It's Stevie.
It's Stevie. What a weird asshole.
So true.
Yes.
Yeah.
On every level.
Yes.
Stevie, what is the most recent thing you've become addicted to?
Me, another game that Augie thankfully did not take my answer to because I've been hooked on it. It's The Forest, which I think we briefly told you about.
Yeah.
It's another survival horror build up like a fort type game.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like it starts off, you're on an aircraft with your kid or whatnot, and the plane goes down in some area, and you gotta find your kid. Your kid was taken off the plane by somebody you see at the last couple of minutes, covered in what looks like blood and whatnot. Not clothed, really. Grabbing your kid and walking away. And you go out and you gotta find food, water, make weapons, build things. You gotta find how to build things by actually grabbing the items and figuring it out yourself, which is actually pretty cool. And you go through and just have fun with that. First run was cool, but the run we're on right now, Augie and I are playing, we just hit the 1 month mark surviving so far out there. We just hit.
So we said, fuck our
32nd
kid,
day.
and just went,
We were
we're
like-
going to just take this island over.
Yep, and we are hunting these fuckers down now. We made first like our little base fort, right, with just giant walls around it. Be safe. Then we proceeded to take one section where we know their village is and made a wall all the way to their village. So there's a tunnel going to their village by these giant walls they can't get through. And with a door they can't get into. We bust through this door and just start taking them all out. And then we burn their bodies. Because we need the bones.
Of course.
I think-
Of course.
I
Because you
thi-
need the bones.
I think what happened was we got to like about day 14, looked at each other, looked at the cannibal that like had a skull for a club
Yes.
that we just murdered in the middle of the forest and went, that kid's dead. Fuck him. We're just going to do our own thing.
Yep, he's already toast. They
There's
ate
no
him.
way that kid's alive.
So we're just taking all these people out. Like today we just finished before coming down here. We surrounded their town. They can't get out of. They can't spawn into their town area. They have to come from another field
So they
to run
spawn on
into
the other
it.
side of it,
And
and we
all-
basically set up like a kill box with traps and just barricaded around it. I've just basically turned it into a firing range. We have like a catapult set up with like rocks.
You use skulls and launch them back
And they
at
come
them.
running in, and there's like a snag trap. They go running over it, and they dangle underneath.
Just poke them a few times.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's been
crazy. It's
our
fucking
my
insane.
obsession for sure. Like
Old
every day I'm
game,
like,
too. It's been
I
around
haven't been
since,
playing
like-
Call of Duty at all. I've been playing this,
Yeah.
and it's been amazing.
That's cool.
Heck yeah, it's fun playing those games when you have somebody else to play with.
Yeah,
opposed
and I
to-
like the fact that it's co-op.
Yeah, that's huge. And
It's
it's-
huge
I would
co-op,
totally play
too.
that with you guys.
yeah, you
That'd
can
be
have like
fun.
8 players or something.
8?
insane.
Jesus, get me down
Yeah.
on this.
It's
Well,
crazy.
it's 8 players unmodded. You can have up to 100 modded.
Jesus. Mercy
cool.
me.
And
It came out in 2014.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
10 years ago, and you just found it.
Yeah,
it was on
interesting.
sale.
Yeah,
The second one's been out, but we just haven't touched it. I'm just like, oh, this one was on sale for $5 or
Yeah,
something.
might as well
play
check it
this
out.
one.
Yeah, why not?
After we
And it's
beat
been a
this one, then
blast.
we'll buy the next one.
And finally, I'm your host, Pantsless Erin.
Heck yeah.
Hit it.
Pantsless Aaron,
The host of BFYTW.
Pantsless Aaron,
He'll trick some stoners for a laugh or two.
Pantsless Aaron.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I still get chills. And as for me, I mean, me and millions of other people, Balatro.
Balatro.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've never heard of that.
Oh my God. I can't believe you've never heard of this. It's exploding everywhere. It is. Balatro is a poker meets solitaire meets a roguelike meets crack cocaine. I downloaded it on my phone like 4 o'clock p.m. at work, went home, played it for a little bit, got the hang of it, went home, had dinner, started playing again at 6 o'clock. The next time I looked up from my phone, I looked at the clock and it said 12 midnight. I'd been playing for 6 hours straight and didn't even realize it.
Oh, that's not good.
Like I was addicted hard. Like, and it still catches me every now and then. Now that I know how dangerous it is, I'm a little bit more careful about playing in short spurts. But I was just recently, because we just had Friday at work. Friday's always dead. Like after
Right.
like 2 or 3 o'clock. Honestly, businesses, there's no reason to stay open after 2 if you don't have like a storefront. You know what I
there's
mean?
no reason. For
Honestly, there's no reason. Nobody does anything from
No,
like 2 to
they
5
just
p.m.
don't. It's after lunch. They're all tired. They're like, no, I just wanna go
Everybody's
home.
just sitting around. So I just started playing on my phone again,
roguelike.
and my boss had to come to my cubicle and say, "Hey, you got to get out of the building. It's 5 o'clock." And I went, "Oh shit! I didn't even realize again." So I,
Oh
usually,
my God, that's dangerous.
I usually get to leave at like 4:30, and
You were
this
just
time
saying
I was so into the game that I didn't even notice, and it's addicting. Like you get like hands of cards, and you have to beat blinds, and then you have to beat the boss.
Okay.
So there's small blind, big blind, and then there's the boss blind, and you get a hand of like 8 cards, and you have to try and make a poker hand out of them. You get like a certain number of discards. Some decks give you more discards. Like the red deck you start with gives you a bonus discard, so you have 4 instead of 3.
Okay.
And you can discard up to 5 cards, draw 5 more.
Oh.
So you can try
Nice draw.
and make your hand. Each hand is worth a certain amount of chips. and each card is worth a certain amount of chips. Each hand is also worth a certain amount of mult, which is short for multiplier. So you multiply the points for the cards and the hand by the mult to get your score. You have to beat a certain score to beat every blind, and you have to beat the boss's score to beat the boss. Then you move up to the next ante level where the blinds all cost more. But you can also buy jokers. You can get them either from a store of selections, or you can buy them from booster packs.
What?
Yeah, you get money for defeating
So
all
it's
the
in-game
blinds.
money.
Yeah, you get in-game money for
Okay,
beating the
okay.
blinds. You can buy
That's
the booster
cool.
packs in-game. It's per run, so these are not permanent. But as you go, you are unlocking new jokers, and these jokers do weird things like they either add more chips to your hands or they add more mult. And then some jokers even multiply the multiplier. Like,
Oh, wow.
like ×3 the multiplier. Like, those are like the heavy cards. Those are the ones you absolutely want to have if you want to get like the big scores. If you can beat 8 antes, you technically win the run, but you can then go on and play endless mode, and it just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. You can just keep going as long as you can.
Oh, wow.
And the strategy to it is addictive. The roguelike aspect of like seeing
That's
different
kinda
things every
nice.
single time.
Yeah.
Different jokers, different vouchers that apply permanent upgrades to that run. Like you can get like if you spend $10, you'll get +1 hand size for the rest of the run. You know, they're expensive, but they're
Isn't
permanent
it harder
bonuses.
to hold the cards than if your hands are bigger?
Well, I'm playing the whole thing on my phone, so I wouldn't notice.
Ah, fair.
It would be super cool if there was a version of this that could be played IRL.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if it's possible, but it is on Steam and it's on phones. I bought it on phone because it was $10, and I was like, I'll give it a try for $10.
Man.
And absolute perfect use of my money. I've gotten so much enjoyment out of it.
That's cool.
Honestly. But it
yeah.
is dangerously addicting. It is dangerously addicting.
Yeah, I will not be downloading that. I don't have games on my phone. I stopped.
I usually don't.
Yeah,
I usually don't.
I refuse to because then I'll have that problem. I'll just be on it.
I
I'm
usually-
on it enough.
I'd been watching like YouTube videos on this game for like a couple of weeks now, and I was like, I want to check this out, but it's like $15 on Steam, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's a
of
little
money.
high for what looks like a casual game. And then it was like, well, I checked out the Play Store, it was like on mobile, and I'm like, oh, it's on mobile. It looks identical to the Steam version because it's all pixel art. It's very well done pixel art though. Like,
Right.
you know, that you can have multiple backs to the decks, so you can have
you can change
you can have cyberpunk characters, you can have Binding of Isaac characters
That's
on the back
pretty
of the
cool.
cards
Oh, fuck.
as the king queen Jack. It's awesome. I genuinely love this game, but I tried it on mobile and immediately lost 6 hours. So I'm like, just be
happens.
careful. Be careful. I do recommend it, but be careful.
Damn.
Like, this is the kind of game that could get you fired if you're not careful. So, just don't play it at work. That's all.
Keep it at home on your
Keep it
home
at home.
device.
Keep it at home. And the best part is, at least with the mobile version, I don't know about the Steam version, you can stop in the middle of a run and go back to it later.
Oh, that's true.
Like
Oh,
saves your place. So
Yeah,
if
Steam
you're
might
smart
not
enough to
be.
just be like, stop. You can
You'd
go
be
do
okay.
other things. You'll be fine.
That's fair. That's
Anyway,
fair.
we've got games of our own to play, don't
Oh
we?
shit! Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We're going to play some panel show inspired panel games. Our first one is going to be Like, Share, Block. I've got 3 news stories. Or no, it's not going to be Like, Share, Block. Oh, it is going to be Like, Share, Block. I got it right the first time. Sorry, there's so many of these. I confuse them.
There's so
we're
many
playing-
games, guys.
Playing
There's
Like,
so
Share,
many.
Block.
There's a lot of games.
I've got 3 news stories, and all our players have to do is tell me which one of these I would like, which one I would share, and which one I would block on social media. There is only one correct combination of all 3 of those options, so whichever player manages to get it, or whoever gets closest, will win the game and earn 1 episode point. Let's get to our first news story. As always, we're going to go over all 3 news stories before our players decide. Our first news story, North Korea bans divorce and hot dogs. In his latest step against the insufferable nature of the Western world, Kim Jong-un has decided that he's now an enemy of 2 very wildly different things. As in,
I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure this one has to do with America this time around. Yeah, and not the whole divorce thing and hot
Yeah.
dogs. Not like they're not like on a battlefield somewhere baiting it.
I mean, Jesus.
If we get rid of the hot dogs and make it illegal to divorce, they'll stop doing that.
They'll stop looking up porn nonstop on the battlefield.
Yeah.
No,
As
they won't.
a New Year's gift to the people of North Korea, Kim Jong-un has decided that eating hot dogs is now considered an act of treason.
Yeah.
Not just banned. An act of treason.
Treason against Korea.
Yes.
Is it because of the USA thing, hot dogs? Is that why? They're finally there.
I honestly cannot say why.
They're like, we have no food as it is, motherfucker. Now you're taking another thing away from us?
Here's the weird part. Like, hot dogs have become, like, immensely popular in North Korea.
Yeah.
I mean...
And they're cheap.
They don't have a lot of money or food. And hot dogs are an affordable and easy to cook source of meat, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But if his people like something, that means Kim Jong-un hates it.
Yep.
So...
What the fuck?
He stepped in to put an end to it. And
Because it's too American.
if the lack of hot dogs is straining your marriage, I have bad news. Because he's also banned divorce.
Is that an act of treason as well?
Yes.
I believe so.
Oh, what the fuck, man? I understand you need population.
Pretty
but
much any law you break, it is either enforced labor or straight up execution.
According to this article, if a couple files for divorce, they both get a state subsidized 6-month trip to a hard labor facility. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Man, God bless the USA.
I mean, honestly,
you can divorce as much as you fucking want here.
I mean,
You just gotta pay money.
we think we have it bad,
Right.
and then I see these,
and then
these
someone
countries
has got
and
it
I'm like,
so much worse.
they have it so much
Yeah.
worse there.
It's
And
true. It's true.
I mean, it just boggles the mind.
It's hard, but yeah, it sucks.
Boggles the mind. Anyway,
It
is
sucks
what it is.
all over. Harry.
It sucks.
It sucks.
It
all
sucks
over.
all over. Everything sucks. Just that's just the end. The end of that statement.
I mean, you're not
everything
wrong.
sucks. Let's move on to our second news story, shall we?
Yes.
News story number 2 is vets are worried about increasing number of cats and dogs getting high on cocaine.
Well, if the police would stop using them to find all these drugs, they'd stop getting addicted and sniffing all this shit. But unfortunately, it's part of the job.
Did I ever tell you what happened to Detective McGruff?
Oh, dude, you
So,
can't even say his name around the precinct anymore.
a recent study examined the rates at which pet owners were calling the pet poison hotline due to their critters getting into their drug stashes.
Oh my God! Lock your shit up, you dumb fuck.
Okay,
Like
that
they
is
deserve-
100%.
that's their fault.
Yeah, that is 100% owner
I mean,
animal cruelty,
What?
Yeah.
negligence,
Like how dumb do you have to be
dumb shittery.
to just leave your coke out, for your animals to get into?
Like anything, especially animals, they
Anything.
sniff everything.
I mean, for God's sake, yeah, they sniff everything, for the love of God.
Take it from us.
And cocaine's not cheap.
no, it's
Cocaine's
fucking
not cheap.
way expensive.
Take it from us. We're usually
Take it from us. Cocaine's not cheap.
Cocaine is
we
not
would know.
cheap,
We
man.
would absolutely know.
and apparently it smells sweet. I don't know why I know that. Anyway,
For the record, I have never ever done cocaine.
Cocaine's
I've been
bitter,
offered,
not sweet.
I've been offered cocaine exactly once, and I turned it down. Like
And I know, and I'll never
Never,
offer it
ever.
to you again.
I
I'm sorry. Okay, I know now.
for the record,
Save it.
I've never been offered cocaine.
Oh, sorry.
Other
I'll-
drugs.
Later,
but-
I'll hook you
yeah,
up.
yeah. Well, now I won't feel left out. But no, the point I was trying to make was that we have a cat who we go out of their way to make sure they don't hurt themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
Somehow managed to still dip her tail in a melted candle. She was fine, but animals will still do shit regardless. So,
Lock your shit up.
lock your shit up. Or, don't do cocaine. Like, why?
I mean,
yeah, just don't do coke. But if you
Unless
do,
it's a medical reason, don't do cocaine.
There is no medical reason to use cocaine, as far as I know.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
But regardless, like,
what are you doing? I got a headache.
And it's gone. Along with your head.
my blood pressure isn't high enough.
It's like, everything. I gotta poo.
Does cocaine make you poo?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
When you want to shotgun your fucking toilet bowl.
Okay.
Does cocaine make
Long
you
story. I have said virtually nothing about this
cocaine-
story.
I'm so sorry.
Hey Siri, is cocaine a
The
diuretic?
study was carried out by the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and veterinary toxicologist Renee Schmidt from the Pets Poison Help.
Oh, Renee. Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'm
I know
sorry.
why.
I didn't
why.
realize I was bringing up one
I'm
of your friends.
sorry. All right. Now it all makes
So
sense.
bad.
Now.
So bad.
Okay. I got you.
Wait, is he talking about?
So
Dr.
according
Renee.
to the study, the cases of cats coming into contact with cocaine has gone up by 52%.
Holy fuck.
Dogs' cocaine consumption rate has grown by 39%.
Why? Oh, like, okay. Listen.
I'm just guessing that people are being stupider about their drugs.
Yeah, people-
just dumber. Like,
I don't give a fuck what
just
kind of
doing-
drugs you take.
Nah, man, this is
Take all
definitely
the
another
drugs you
CIA
want.
psyop.
You should not do cocaine
No.
and or meth
PSA.
for any reason.
Do any drug you want. I don't give a fuck.
But if you are stupid enough to do that stuff, be fucking smart enough to keep it locked up where your pets can't get at it.
That's fucked up,
Because if
yo.
your
I
pets
mean,
can get it, your kids
Jesus.
can get it.
Yeah, it's like,
This is horrifying.
it's so frustrating. Oh my God.
And I feel so bad for those pets.
Yeah,
honestly,
seriously, man.
Yeah, especially considering
know what's
cocaine would
happening.
literally kill them.
Yes. Oh, man.
All right. Do you guys want to move on to another
Yeah.
story?
But at least they'd be the most dangerous cat and dogs for an X amount of time.
45 seconds.
The most dangerous cats
for
and
at
dogs.
least a full minute, you don't want to be in the same
You don't
room.
want to be anywhere near them.
No.
Story number 3. Scientists are attempting to save the oceans by dumping them full of fake whale poop.
What?
Yes. Whale dumps are a significant nutrient source across the world's oceans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fertilizer.
Or at least they used to be.
Wait a minute. Are they not pooing in the ocean or pooing on land now?
No.
Are we their shithole?
No. The whale hunting craze of the late 19th and early 20th centuries unfortunately almost wiped out all whales. So today's oceanic creatures are having trouble feeding themselves.
There's still whale hunting going on today.
So there's a company called Whale X that is aiming to pay off this ecological debt that we owe by dumping fake whale shit into the waters.
All right, everybody, gather around, poo in this bucket. We got to collect enough to...
No.
When
we do it, it'll just destroy it more.
when the climate change news started coming out and people were like, we need to save the planet, I did not imagine this would be how, but
Right?
but I'm there for it.
I mean, yeah.
I'm here for it.
What we
You know,
gotta
I
do?
understand. I
The question isn't how we fix it. It's why do we have to fix it?
Because we're assholes.
Why did we fuck it up this bad to get here?
because we're humans and we're dipshits.
We shouldn't have to worry about how to fix it because it never
No.
should have been a reason
I'm sorry.
why.
It's not us. It's the rich.
Yes.
The rich are honestly the worst. And I'm sure most of the whale hunting was done on their behalf.
If
So-
it wasn't the rich, it's people who are
It's not just
close-minded at
unfortunately.
the idea of-
Unfortunately, it's not just the rich.
Yeah.
It does have a lot to do with culture.
Yeah,
Like
sadly.
Japan still does it. There's no reason really to do it, but they still have a massive enough industry that makes money that they have to keep doing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they will have to
And-
literally go extinct for it to end.
And who is making the majority of that money and therefore making those decisions?
Oh yeah, the oil and the rich motherfuckers
yeah.
selling their
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I come right back to
Okay,
the
you know
rich.
what? You're right. Fuck them.
Honestly.
Unless you're rich and you want to support us, thank you for the money. Fuck you.
Yeah. Unless you decide to support us, you're fucking awful.
No, you're still fucking awful, but thank you. No, there's good rich people.
But
There are
yeah,
genuinely
there are.
genuinely good rich people who give away most, if not all, of their money.
which is crazy. And I applaud
To,
that.
to improve just life and resources on the world. Like, I think I read somewhere some guy was worth like several $1 billion. He gave away almost everything. He only kept like $2 million for himself.
Oh wow.
Just to cover his retirement.
Right.
But he gave everything else away.
awesome.
And he gave it to like churches, schools, communities. Like
Yeah,
he was
things
he was
that-
not about like I was greedy for a portion of my life, but I don't need to be greedy anymore. And he just actually did something good with it. So,
Good.
that guy is the closest to Batman we have,
Yes.
honestly.
We need more of them.
Need more of them.
Hell yeah.
Honestly.
More Batman.
More Batmans, please. Anyway, those are our 3 news stories, and our players have to determine will like, share, block. Neither of you won the last game. Or no, that's not true. Augie won the last game with Audra, I believe, and playing the Togers Wild, because we teamed you guys up.
Yeah.
No, you were with Audra. Sorry, Augie was with Matt.
know.
No, Stevie
I
lost.
was with Augie. I was with Augie.
Stevie lost, and I know he lost because I remember the question he got wrong.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Pretty positive.
Okay. I can't remember. I just edited it and I can't remember.
You just listened to it and you don't remember.
Well, I mean, it was like 2 weeks ago. But...
Yeah, you were teamed with Audra.
Yeah, I
and
remember
you got
that.
a question about, I want to say it was about marijuana. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I just remember it was like, it came down to like a 50-50 and you guys got it wrong, which meant Matt and Augie just gave the other choice and got
Oh,
it right.
nice. I mean, it doesn't really matter, really.
All right, Augie, you won last game, so Stevie, this actually means that you get to choose. So,
Oh.
so that's good for you. So you get the first choice.
see.
Which one of these would I like? Which one would I share? And which one would I block?
Oh, man. I think you are going to...
Love that Peace, Love, and Bud shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peace, Love, and Bud's amazing, man. On South Transit Road in Lockport, New York. Oh, man. We got to stock back up again on some stuff. They are freaking amazing people.
All right, answer the question.
I think we are going to
It's gone on long enough.
like the oceans,
You're going to like the oceans, okay?
the ocean poo.
Yep.
We're going to share... Oh, man. Share the cats and dogs thing just to get the word out there to, like, hopefully prevent more of this from happening. And we're going to block North Korea because they're blocking everything else anyway. We might as well block them.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. Augie, you can choose one to be the same as Stevie's, but you'll have to switch the other 2. You're not allowed to pick the same 3. So, which combination would you like to go with?
I'd say you're gonna block Cocaine Cat. You're going to like you're gonna like the scientists pooping in the ocean.
And share North Korea banning divorce and, hot
And
dogs.
share North Korea and remind everybody that there's worse things going on.
Yeah, some people can't eat hot dogs
Yeah. And not for like allergy reasons.
because their leader
Because their leader's a
So-
dickhead.
So I'm just going to get this order straight in my mind. So both of you like the scientists attempting to save the oceans.
Oh, we love that.
Augie
Yeah.
blocks the vets and cats and
Yeah.
shares the North Korea.
Yeah.
And Stevie blocks the North Korea banning divorce and hot dogs and shares the vets
Correct.
worrying about getting it. In which case, neither of you got it exactly
we
right.
suck at this game.
Neither of you got it exactly right. So my order was I decided to share the scientists attempting to save the oceans
Okay.
because not only is this a good thing, but it's also funny.
It is kind of funny.
So I shared that
In a
one.
sad sort of way.
And of the 2, the one that I chose to block was the cats and dogs getting high on cocaine because that's just awful.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
is
it's animal
genuinely
cruelty.
just awful.
Yeah,
and
it's straight up animal cruelty.
I wish it would stop. The North Korea thing is bad too, but I mean, honestly, it's
Out of
not.
the 2?
It's out of the 2. It's not a surprise, and honestly, aside from the fact that they will no longer be able to enjoy hot dogs and divorce,
Enjoy hot dogs.
Everybody-
their lives are
everybody
already-
enjoys
Everything
divorce.
both those items entail. I'm just saying.
it's already
those two are
a-
connected.
It's already a prison state.
Every
Like,
time.
Yeah.
like this is not going to make things so significantly worse for them. It's already a prison state. Like I said,
time I
there's
get
there's
divorced,
no
I eat a hot
there's
dog.
no- there's no point in getting overly upset about this, except hoping that one day it ends and they're allowed to have freedom for once.
God, let's hope so.
So that means that Stevie got none of mine right, but
That's a
Augie
surprise.
got my block correct, which
Very
means
nice.
he wins the game
Good
and
block,
earns
Augie.
one
Good
episode point.
Hey, block,
Great block.
Well done, well done. So, yeah, Augie's up 1 episode point to 0, but that's okay. Stevie can catch right up. Game 2 is worth 2 episode points. We're going to play it right after this.
Hey, this is Grab and Brisket Podcast. Join us every Monday where we talk about the latest trends in barbecue, interviews with world top pitmasters, celebrity cooks,
Ooh, like Wee Man from Jackass.
and musicians.
Like Rich O'Toole?
So check us out. We do beer reviews, barbecue fails.
So many fires.
Dude, a lot of people just burn their houses down for no reason.
We also talk about cocaine hippos versus meth gators,
Learn how to make some tailgate gravy.
altercations with Texas Rangers.
People throwing Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, so check out grabthebrisket.com for podcast info, viral social media posts, and so much more.
Hey man, welcome back. Before we get to game 2, usually here's where we do our mailbox, but unfortunately nobody left us a voicemail or an email. However, we did receive an email that told us that we reached number 1 on Good Pod's list of indie games podcasts weekly yet again.
Again, you can't stop the BFYTW train. You know?
I mean,
crazy
we
shit's going on over on
we
Good
are
Pods.
rolling hard, as
Hell
it were,
yes.
and kicking ass over there, and that's so awesome.
It's freaking cool, man. Good Pods is a nice alternative way to listen to our show, and you can comment, you can like, and you can follow the majority of the Odd Pod shows on there as well, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
And there's other shows
And-
outside the Odd Pods media
And
too.
every interaction you have with us or one of our episodes helps us out. It advances us on those tracks. Now, obviously, we're doing quite well as it is, but any more wouldn't help. So if you happen to be listening on Good Pods, just leave a review, give a thumbs up, or leave a comment on one of our shows. It would be amazing. And same goes for anything else that you're listening on. It'll probably help there too.
Yeah, definitely.
But in any event, let's get to game 2, shall we?
Yes, please.
Game 2 is a fun one. We're going to play one thing or another.
Yes, I'm excited.
I've got 3 lists of 6 items, and all you have to do is tell me, do they fall into one category or the other? The first 2 lists, I'm going to give each of our players, they get half of them, so they get 3 options per list. And they can earn 1 point for each correct answer. However, the final list is one thing or the other or both. And as such, because it's harder, those are worth double points. And the player who has the most points after we're done with all 3 lists will win the game and earn 2 episode points. So shall we get started? Augie, you won the last game, so Stevie's going to go first.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Stevie, you have the choice. Do you want to go first, or do you want to make Augie go first?
I'm going to go first.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So here's your first list.
Okay.
Are these real sports, or are they sports that appear in fiction?
Okay.
So I'm going to give you the
okay.
name of a sport. You just have to tell me if it's a real sport or if it showed up in a book or a movie or something.
Okay.
Or a TV show.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here's your first one. Stevie, electromagnetic golf.
That's got to hopefully be fiction. Fiction's fake.
Augie,
right?
what do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What was it again?
Electromagnetic golf.
Well, it was fiction or real?
Yep.
I think it's real.
Augie thinks it's real.
Oh,
okay.
crap.
Stevie, final answer. Do you want to stick with your initial gut instinct, or do you want to change your answer?
I want to change it now because he said that, but if I do that every time, he's going to screw me up and win. So I'm going to stick with my answer.
You're going to say it's fiction.
Correct.
That will gain you a point. Well
Yeah.
done.
Nice.
It is
Thank
fiction.
you.
I don't remember what it comes from off the top of my head, but I know it is fiction. All right.
Augie's hockey.
Augie,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
real sport or fictional sport. Extreme ironing. Is this real or fictional?
Extreme ironing?
Extreme ironing.
I think it's real, but I don't think it means the way we think it means.
Okay. Stevie?
I believe it is real as well, and I think it is what you think it is, and I think it's on the ESPN Ocho.
Well, you're both saying real. Augie, you can change your answer at this point
I think
if
it's
you want,
real.
or you can stick to it. You're going to stick to real? Good. That's worth a point. It is real. I don't know if it is on ESPN Ocho, but
And it is actual, like, ironing?
yes, it is
ironing,
actually
yeah.
ironing.
Okay,
cloth.
guys. I know we're bored and everything. but
COVID really hit weird, man.
Stevie, here is your next
right now,
sport.
guys, no new ideas? None?
Stevie, here's your next sport.
Okay.
Future sport.
The name of the sport
Future
is Future Sport.
Yep.
Welcome to Future Sport. Where
Is
we don't
this-
even know what it is
What the
yet.
fuck does that even entail?
Is this real or is it fiction?
This is so stupid. It has to be real.
Okay. Augie, what do you think?
I'm just gonna say fiction, just cause.
Okay.
Future Sport. The future sport of Future Sport is future sport. Sorry.
Love it, God. Stevie, what do you think? Final answer.
Final answer is real.
It's real. Okay. No point. It is fictional.
No, it's real.
It is, I believe,
Real now.
from a movie of the same name.
Future Sport is
Yeah.
from Future Sport.
It's from
Fuck.
Future Sport. Yeah, sorry.
You even said it.
Said it. Future Sport Inception.
We go back to Augie. Augie, is this real or is it fictional? Gurning.
Kerning.
Gurning with a G.
It's real.
That's when you race two gurneys down a hallway, right? All right, guys. All the patients are asleep. Let's go gurneying.
You just carry the patients in there. The patients love it.
First one to the elevator wins.
No, it's when you drag somebody by their kernel.
Whoa, he went sciencey.
What's a gurnal?
I don't know.
I thought it was some science word.
I thought it was like a part of the kidney or something. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh, I know.
It's
the
left
kidney
of the
part,
liver.
so it's not bad. Yeah.
It's the little flap on your testicle.
There's a flap on my tongue.
There is no.
Get that off of there.
Stevie, did you say what
The
you
little
thought?
mole on your
I
left
don't
ass
know what we were
cheek.
talking about.
Gurning. Gurning. Is it real or fictional?
Sure, it's real. It's
Okay,
a
Augie.
race.
Final answer. Do you think it's real or is it fictional?
It's fictional.
You say it's fictional. It is, in fact, real. No
I
points.
changed
I
it.
told you it's a race of two gurneys down a hallway to the elevator.
I have no idea what it actually is, but it is an actual
So
sport.
we have to go with that one
Curling.
as of right now. That's the answer.
Stevie, your final item on this list. Jugger. Is Jugger real or is it fictional? Augie just starts miming juggling jugs. I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
I was just juggling, but yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh my god, jugger as a
Jugger.
sport. I'm gonna say it's fake right now. Move on to Augie, please.
All right, you're saying fiction for now.
Correct.
Augie,
Move on to Augie, please.
do you think Jugger is real or fictional?
It just sounds funny.
It sounds real? So
Y'all
I think
ready
it
for
is
a game
real.
of jugger.
Okay.
A game of jugger.
You-
Stevie, final answer. Augie thinks it might be real, but you initially said fictional. What do you want to stick with?
You got the sack for jugger?
I don't. I think it's fake.
Make sure you got your cup on for
You're
jugger.
sticking with fake?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with fake.
Good boy, that's another point.
Thank you.
It is fictional. Well done.
Thank you.
Do you need a cup for it?
Don't
not for
remember.
sure.
Don't remember what it's from off the top of my
helmet?
head.
It's when
but
you gargle
it
a
is
jug
it is a
of goat
fictional
milk
sport.
fresh from the teat. And
I sure hope
whoever
not.
spills first loses.
Just remember this is fictional, so not real.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened in the book.
It's what
Sure.
you call a person who juggles.
Sure.
A jug.
Augie, your final item on this list. Sport hawking.
Sport hawk.
Sport hawking.
Sport hockey.
It's real.
Is this real or is it fictional? Augie says real. TV, what do you say?
Sport
Hey, man.
hawking.
You need to buy some sports? I got some here I can hawk for you. I'm gonna say that's fake. You said real?
I said real.
No, you're wrong, dude. It's fake.
Okay.
Sport hockey.
TV says fake. Augie, final answer. Real or fictional?
Or is it like a bird hawk?
It's real. And it is real.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
point to Augie.
Is
Well
it like
done.
a bird?
I have no idea.
Like H-A-W-K?
I honestly didn't look
Sport
into it.
hawking?
I was just like,
I'm
of
pretty
course
sure
real.
it's the one where you spit.
Oh, for distance and consistency?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the one that sticks on the wall longest? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
the one that sticks on the wall.
For the one that's
longest.
the
Ew.
most gross.
Yeah,
All right,
the
one
loogies.
list down. We got two more to go.
Sweet.
We're gonna start with Augie this time. And for this list, I want you to tell me: are these porn apps on a phone,
Or on my PC. Yeah.
or are they family-friendly websites?
Oh.
Are these porn phone apps, or are they family-friendly websites? We're gonna start with Augie. Augie, yours is Wank Z. Is this a porn app or is it a family-friendly website?
Do I out myself? Or... I don't think this is real.
You think it's
I don't think it's real.
It is real.
Oh.
It's either a porn
Oh.
app or it's a family-friendly website.
I don't think it's real, Aaron.
It is one or the other.
I still say it's not
It is
real.
not one or the other or fake.
Wink Z. It's family friendly. It's gotta be.
You think it's family-friendly?
It's gotta be family.
No point. It is a porn app. I genuinely thought that was obvious.
It's a Gen Z version of fucking wanking shit, dude.
It is.
Oh,
it is-
honestly, I did not make that
It is a
connection.
porn app.
You would know if you were hip and with the crowd of the kids these days.
Well, let's see if you are,
No, if I
Stevie.
wasn't
Here's
asexual.
yours.
Okay.
Is this a porn phone app or a family-friendly website? Bang Good.
Bang good.
Bang Good.
Bang good.
Is this a porn app on your phone or a family-friendly
I
website?
would say Bang Well would be a porn app. So I'm going to say this is a family-friendly one.
You think it's a family-friendly
Yeah, I
website?
do.
Augie, any opinion?
Yeah, I think it is too.
You think it is as well?
Yeah.
All right. He's backing you up. So, Stevie, final
Let's hope
answer?
so. Yeah.
You're going to stick with family-friendly? Good. That's a point for you. It
Yes.
is. Bang Good is an online shopping website from China.
Ah.
Kind of like Wish meets AliExpress, but I don't trust it
But
as
in,
much.
okay, cool. That makes sense.
But it is genuinely a shopping website, and
Okay.
there's no porn on it whatsoever, so family
And
friendly.
you've looked
Yet.
to make sure.
Yeah. Augie, here's your next item
verify
on
the
this
answer.
list. Is it a porn app or a family friendly website? See the spread.
Yeah, that's family friendly if I ever heard it.
Family friendly.
Yeah.
See the spread, he says.
God, I really hope it's
Stevie.
a porn app. I really, really hope it's a porn
Stevie
app.
goes porn app.
Yes, I
Augie,
do.
final answer. You can change or you can stick.
It's an app about spreading butter on bread. Different types of bread.
So you think family friendly?
Yeah.
That's going to be a point to Augie.
Nice,
it is family friendly.
nice, Augie.
It's actually a website that tracks the spread of COVID.
Oh.
Still working to this
Okay.
day.
Cool.
But it is obviously not a porn thing at all.
No.
Well done. We're back to Stevie.
Okay.
Stevie, here's your next item. Badoink.
Badoink.
Badoink. BADOINK. Badoink.
Badoink. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I can just
Some
see
of the
him.
things you'll hear on the mobile website of Badoink.
I was just
Oh,
thinking.
man.
I'm like the Badoink family website. Like they're a bunch of little clowns that
Bunch of
entertain people
Badoinks?
and shit. Yeah. Oh man, with Father Badoink. I'm gonna go with family friendly right now.
You're going with family friendly.
Yeah.
Augie, what do you think?
Oh man.
Is it a family friendly website or a porn phone app?
It's got to be a porn phone app.
Okay. Well, Stevie, we've heard both sides.
Crap.
You said family, but Augie says porn. What are you going to go with? Final answer.
I'm flipping it. I'm gonna go to porn.
You're flipping the
Yeah.
porn. Ooh, is that a wise choice?
I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
it's
it
another
was.
point.
Badoink.
Badoink is a porn phone
Let
app.
me write that down. Capital D. Capital Doink.
The capital Doink.
Capital Doink.
Augie, your final item on this list. Scroller. Scroller. Is this a porn phone app or is it a family-friendly website?
Again, not to out myself, I think I've heard of this one. I'm pretty sure it's a family-friendly website. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's a family-friendly website.
That sounds
Okay.
about right.
Stevie,
Yeah, I'm backing you up on that. I think
you're
right on
backing
that.
him up. You
Yeah.
also think family-friendly.
Yeah.
Augie, final chance. Do you stick with family-friendly or are you switching to porn? What do you
God, I
say?
hope it's family-friendly.
Well, unfortunately, it's porn.
Oh,
no. It is
Scroller.
it is quote unquote initially family friendly. However, all you have to do is click the NSFW tag, and you get loads of pictures of naked women. So that definitely does not qualify as family friendly, and it is a porn app on your phone. So yeah.
Sweet. You got your addiction on your phone. I'll have mine after this episode.
No
done.
point for Augie. Stevie, last item on this list.
Shoot, yes.
X Hubs.
X Hubs?
X Hubs, capital X, capital H, UB, lowercase z.
I think this is a family-friendly episode about ex-husbands.
Okay. Augie.
I too think it is definitely not porn that commonly uses the letter Z in all their fucking words.
All right. Well,
Hey, I'm sticking with
Stevie,
mine. Yeah.
you're sticking with family friendly?
Yeah.
That's no point for you. It is porn. It is
Damn.
porn.
X-Hub.
X-Hubs. Again, that was one I thought was pretty obvious, but apparently not.
I mean, it was, but
Anyway.
I knew it didn't matter about which one I chose.
So we're on to our third and final list, and as you guys know, this means it's either one or the other or both. So I need you to tell me,
Yeah.
is this a real animal,
Oh,
an
God.
Urban Dictionary term for something dirty, or both?
I'm fucked.
Is this a real
You're a
animal,
scientist.
an
You
urban...
don't understand.
I'm going to read it again. Is this a real animal, an Urban Dictionary term for something dirty, or both?
Oh, God.
And this time we're starting with you, Stevie. Our first item on this list, anal pawn. Is anal pawn an actual animal, an Urban Dictionary term, or both?
I don't know what a pawn is, but anal, I know what it is. I'm going to go with both.
You think it's both?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Augie,
bolting it up right away.
what do you say?
I think it's just the Urban Dictionary
You
term.
think so? It's not.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Well, Stevie, what do you think?
I'm sticking with both. I
You're
think
sticking
Augie's
with
trying
both.
to get me.
Okay, in this case, he was not trying to get
Damn
you.
it.
It was just an Urban Dictionary term.
Son of a bitch, you're being honest.
You would have
I'm
got 2
sorry,
points if
Augie.
you'd listened to Augie.
Fuck.
It is a tampon that you put in your ass
What? Why?
to avoid leakage, I guess.
Why my butt? No.
Look,
If,
man,
if you're having anal leakage, you just put a tampon in there.
I'm sure there's a woman out there who would love to explain it to
I
you.
don't. I don't want to. Never mind. I'm good. But no.
I
All right.
learned it in college, so
No
I'm
point.
good,
No
so-
point for Stevie. Augie, here's your question. Augie, is this a real animal, an Urban Dictionary term, or both? Bush tit.
Both.
Augie says both very quickly.
You got some bush tips.
Stevie, what do you think?
Bush tit.
Yep.
Oh, tit.
Bush tit.
Yeah, it is both. Or an animal.
Okay.
Fuck.
Both or an animal. He
Yeah.
didn't give a concise answer, but Augie, you can choose to change if you'd like, or you
Well-
can stick to your gut.
Yeah, I'm kind of banking on it, still leaning towards it being more urban than animal, but I'm pretty sure it's both.
You're sticking to both. That will get you 2 points. It is both.
Nice. Oh, heck yeah.
A bush
dude.
tit is a bird, and it is a term in Urban Dictionary.
I knew a tit was a bird.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what the exact meaning was, but I seem to recall it being a giant dick, which made even less sense to me.
This is dumb.
Yeah.
It could have been just the shape of the bird itself.
I
Maybe
could
it was,
be
like, crane-like.
misremembering. But anyway, let's move on to our next item. Stevie, this is yours.
Oh, yeah.
Dick Sissel.
Dick Sissel.
Is it a real animal, an Urban Dictionary term, or both?
I'm hoping it's just an Urban Dictionary term.
You're going just Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Augie, what do you think?
I think it is just Urban Dictionary.
Okay. Well, we have our answers. Stevie, what do you say? You going to stick to just an Urban Dictionary term?
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with it.
Okay, that is no points
Damn it,
because it is
bitch.
both.
It is
Fuck.
both.
A dick sissel is a bird, and it is also in the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, another bird. You know how many species of birds there are?
Yeah.
Million.
We switch back over to Augie for our next item. Is this a real animal, an Urban Dictionary term, or both? Fartulum.
Don't kick me in the fartulum. I'll fart.
I'm just gonna say Urban
Fartulum.
Dictionary. I'm gonna say Urban Dictionary.
saying
'cause
Urban Dictionary.
I'm not sure.
All right. Stevie.
Fartulum.
Fartulum.
If it is an animal, it's nothing I've heard of.
Don't break wind in here. Walk over to fartulum. It's a rich.
Step into the fartulum after going to the vomitorium.
Yeah, I was just thinking like something like it's some fucking like Roman bullshit or something. Was that Roman? Yeah.
It's a room for farting
Roman.
in.
Fucking.
You vomit in there, you fart in there, you take a shit in there.
We have a room for everything.
Welcome to Rome. All roads lead to shit.
Stevie, what did you say your answer was?
That's so real then.
Well, that's not the question.
Oh, yeah,
is
you're
it
right.
is it an animal,
Oh.
an Urban Dictionary term, or both?
Oh, Urban Dictionary term.
You're going Urban Dictionary term. Okay, you both said Urban Dictionary term. Augie, are you going to stick to that?
If it's an animal, I've never heard of it before.
Okay, well, you've never heard of it before because it is an animal, not in Urban Dictionary at all. It is a like worm-like creature.
Okay, that makes sense because that was not my line of expertise.
In any event, no point for him at all. Stevie, back to you. This is your last item in this list. Imperial shag.
Well, we know that's real. 100%.
Imperial shag. All of these are real, but they're just, are they an animal or an Urban Dictionary term? Or
what
both?
kind of animal is a shag? That doesn't even make sense to me. I'm going Urban Dictionary only.
You're going Urban Dictionary. Okay. Yeah. Augie, what do you think?
I'm going to say both this time.
Augie says both.
You fucker. That's right.
Stevie, what do you say?
Let's just stick with the book, man.
You
sticking with the dictionary.
You think it's an Urban Dictionary term, in which case, no points for you.
Fuck, it was both.
It is an animal.
Oh.
It is not in the Urban Dictionary at all.
Oh.
Yeah. In this case, I knew it was an animal. Didn't know if it was in the Urban Dictionary.
I think this is yet another bird, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
I don't remember, but
pretty sure.
And finally, Augie, this is your last chance to get some points in this round. Slippery dick.
Both.
Immediately goes both.
Yeah.
Stevie, what do you say?
That's both. That's both.
You say it's both?
Yeah.
Okay. You're both very certain that it's both.
We've all seen a dick.
You gonna stick to it?
I think so, yeah.
You think so? That will get you 2 more points.
Yep.
It is absolutely both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know dirty bird names.
That was a fun day in lecture hall.
So it turns out at the end of this game, with 7 points to 4, our winner is Augie,
Nice.
who gets another 2 points,
yeah.
bringing him up to 3 points for the episode. Now it's going to be all up to Stevie. Can he get 3 points in our final game to tie things up? We're going to find out right after this. Hey man, welcome back. It's time for game 3. And for game 3, we're going to be playing the dumpster fire.
Oh, sweet. Haven't done this in a bit, man.
Yeah, I got 5 topics. All you guys got to do is pick something about that topic that really irritates you, that you wish just didn't exist anymore, and society would just throw it on a big dumpster fire and it would just be gone. Okay. You're each going to pick one thing for each topic, and I'll judge which one I think should be eliminated for life, and whichever one I pick, you'll earn a point.
Cool.
First player to get 3 points wins the game and earns 3 episode points, and in Augie's case, gets a clean sweep, or in Stevie's case, ties the game.
Yeah.
So let's see. Our first category is Lego. What about Lego would you guys toss into a dumpster fire? Now, Stevie, you lost last game. You have the choice. Who do you want to go first in this particular round? Keeping in mind that we alternate every topic.
Oh, we do. This guy.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
All right. Stevie, what irritates you about Lego?
I hate so much about Lego is when you get those 2 little small pieces stuck together and you have the inability to remove them. And you don't have that stupid Lego removal tool. It's just like you, and you don't have nails because you bite your fucking fingernails. So there's no way to actually like remove the 2. And you get fucking fed up because your hands start getting all weird and tingly and shit because you're fucking tickling your fingers because they're touching and shit, and you just throw it. And then you get mad.
Right.
So, fuck when they get stuck together like that. It's irritating as fuck.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Augie, what irritates you about Lego?
What irritates me about Lego, Erin, is that they seem to consistently break the Geneva Convention. Like, their Legos are landmines. If you step on one, you're fucked. You lost that leg. It's gone. I'm sorry.
Good point.
I'm sorry. Here's your medal. Go home.
So Augie's pitch is that they're extremely painful to step on.
Yes. Have you ever stepped on a Lego? It
Yes.
sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
It
does.
fucking sucks.
They're no
Okay.
D4, but they do suck.
Oh yeah, they're no tail drop. I'll give you that. But ow.
All right, so my choices are when they get so stuck together that you can't get them apart, or when you step on them, it hurts like a bitch. I'm gonna go with Augie on this one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, like I've run into that, and it does irritate me. However, I've never run into a situation where I couldn't eventually get them unstuck.
I have.
Whereas I have accidentally stepped on Lego more time than I would like to recount. And boy, that shit sucks.
That's
It
frustrating.
sucks.
That
Yeah.
it just it's like they're medieval torture devices. It's impressive how much they hurt. So Augie takes an early point lead.
Damn,
Hopefully
Aug.
Stevie can catch up.
Shit.
Stevie, here is the next category, but Augie's going to go first this time. Desk calendars. What about desk calendars?
Like a flat one.
Desk calendars or like desk calendars?
Like a little like squarish thing that you peel the paper off every day.
Oh.
And it usually has
Stand-up
cartoons
ones?
or facts or
Oh.
trivia or whatever. There's a million different kinds. What about those desk calendars irritates you? And we're starting with Augie.
What about those irritate me? Well, you see, Erin, I've never really truly experienced a desk calendar of that caliber of my own before. But I can only imagine the amount of frustration that has to probably come to putting it back together at the end of the year, like at the end of the year when you're done, right? Like, you got 365 days. Is it like 365 pickup? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, that's being wasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have to buy a new one. And do it all over
It's like
again.
they have it planned.
It's like an advent calendar. Once you break it open, it's usually
You took mine, Og.
Well,
the
sounds
only
like
one I knew.
it's fucking wasteful as fuck.
Stevie, what about?
That's the only thing that really bothered me about those ones. I like them other than that. Oh, and the fact that, you know what? No, you know what I fucking hate about them?
What's
There's
that?
no BFYTW fucking desk calendars. That's fucking irritating. We can have like a fucking trivia question on each one or a Lakeshore block and you get to pull it off and it gives you the answer on the back or some shit.
That would be really cool.
That
actually.
would be fucking... Actually, fuck. Hold on. Yeah.
Write that down. Yeah.
Because that would be fucking neat to have.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Have a different
Let's
games.
make it a goal for 2026.
Yeah, like different month could be
Set
a
up a
different game or
2026
some
calendar,
shit.
or it can be a funny thing that one or either of us said
Yeah.
in response to something.
that'd
Like
be
just
fun. Yeah, because they don't have to be games for every one of them.
yeah. It
Yeah.
could be just a mix of the great
Just random
stuff
shit.
that we do.
Some Jorge stuff on there.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yes. Fuck, we need this.
All right. I was genuinely going to go with, because they are wasteful, and that is a problem. Like it's literally just you're throwing away like a package of paper basically
Yeah.
over the course of a year.
Just do a digital
and
one.
it's not necessary. You know, my computer has a calendar, my phone has a
Yeah,
calendar.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Honestly,
gotta
why do I
carry
even
around
need
a mini computer with a calendar?
Why
and
do
all
I even
such
need a
on your-
paper calendar anymore? But having said that, like Stevie really won me over. Like, why isn't there a BFYTW desk calendar? That would be so cool.
I think the people need to get on that.
I think I was going to go with Augie, but I'm absolutely
Yeah,
going
I
to
think-
throw the lack of a BFYTW desk calendar
Rock
into the
on.
dumpster fire because
Yeah, we need that.
that would be a
That
neat
would be
thing.
fun.
Like, genuinely, it would be wasteful as fuck, like
You
all
could-
the others. But it would be cool to put that together, and
Oh my
I
God.
would enjoy doing
we
that.
could
I think.
sell it and donate the fucking stuff that like Jorge's named to charity. To,
Oh, that'd be
like,
cool.
In his name. to,
Like an environmental charity to make up for the
That'd be-
damage we're doing.
It would be also like we plant trees in his name
Yeah.
for destroying. Actually, at least that way they're getting planted. We know.
Yeah, right. Anyway, it's a funny idea, and I'm interested in exploring it. But let's move on. So that's 1 point apiece. We're gonna go on to our third category, which is Spider-Man. Stevie, what about Spider-Man would you throw into a dumpster fire?
Pick a fucking universe, sir. pick a goddamn Spider-Man. Pick a goddamn Peter Parker, and pick a fucking road. Jesus Christ.
That's fantastic. Holy shit. I kind of love that. I assume that's the end of your pitch.
Fuck. Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Augie, when you've got control of yourself, what fucking
fucking follow that.
I have no idea.
Get in
but
your own fucking universe.
is there something about Spider-Man that you absolutely irritates you?
Yeah, the fact that he's got like 2 spinners essentially, like one in each arm when most spiders only have one. And like the fact that he doesn't shoot it out of his ass, like, you know, which would make more sense. He's not Spider-Man. He's just some guy that can throw goop from his hands.
Okay.
He's like a flightless fly. Because he can climb on walls still.
So my choices
Ants
are
can crawl on walls.
He's an Ant-Man.
my choices are Spider-Man is not biologically accurate, or Spider-Man has too many universes.
He needs to stay in his fucking lane.
And he needs to stay in his lane.
He needs to stay in his fucking lane.
This is hard because I genuinely don't dislike the crazy universes that Spider-Man's in.
There's too many Spider-Men.
I don't object to that because
I
it gave us the great what was it, the Spider-Man No Way Home, the one where all of them show up.
Oh yeah, we haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we watched that.
It's very good from the looks of it. And
It was good.
Anyway,
It was good, but
and the biologically accurate thing is not important either.
I think that like it would be good for one movie.
I mean, Jesus.
It's like, all right, I'm done seeing some dude squat over some other dude's
one
face.
of the universes is not Spider-Man, instead it's Man Spider, and he literally it's a spider, but it has a human head, and his front 2 arms are human arms. The rest of him is all spider. He has one web shooter, comes out his ass.
He's always got to sit above people before he catches them. Hold on.
You want to see that upside down Mary Jane?
Oh
kissing
God,
scene?
no! I really don't want to see that one now. It'd be creepy as fuck.
I'm gonna throw the universes thing into the dumpster fire. It's a tough call because I don't genuinely don't want a biologically accurate Spider-Man. But honestly,
Each their own, man. If that's what you want, that's what you want.
honestly, I kind of understand what you mean, so I'm gonna take the universes thing and throw it out. That gives the point to Stevie. Stevie's up 2-1, but Augie can still win. Here is our 4th topic. It is professional wrestling. Gentlemen, and we're starting with Augie this time. What about professional wrestling would you throw into a dumpster fire?
The chair, and then the table,
The chair.
and then the ladder,
the
and then my opponent.
Augie is struggling a little bit.
Well, I was gonna be like, I'm like trying to think of like what would I throw out. I'm like, well,
I like it all.
the whole thing is just theater. It's not real, so
Quote unquote, not real.
Not
He
real.
means it's real. Like
So
people get hurt
what
and shit.
exactly
Makes
are
real
you-
money.
What
Yeah.
exactly are you throwing into the dumpster fire?
I'm throwing out the fact that it was it all about making the money, not about actually enjoying the show.
Okay.
I guess
Fair.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. I mean,
Stevie, what about professional wrestling would you throw into a dumpster fire?
here's my thing. I like wrestling. I've been out of it for years. Luckily, our buddy from BS has got me back into it a little bit. So I can't even say it's like even the heels and stuff because you need that. You need that dynamic. And I can't even say like the business aspect. But what I can say, and it's really frustrating, is that they put so much behind all these, all the talent, all the people that are performing and whatnot, and they refuse to give them any health insurance. They refuse to cover them for any medical things that happen while they're making you millions and millions of dollars every night, filling up every one of these fucking goddamn buildings and shit with all these fans, spending hundreds of dollars on your shit, and you can't even fucking afford to like take care of them when they're hurt and shit. I remember fucking watching that fucking documentary back in the day, and it fucking pissed me off to no fucking end. They need like real fucking shit where they don't have to pay into it, man. So I say bullshit healthcare for them, considering all the money they pull in.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So, in this case, I pretty much have to go with Stevie on this, because I don't know that that's true, Augie. I think they put a lot of effort into making sure it's a good show. that people enjoy. And I don't just mean like the wrestlers who obviously are doing their best to give a good show, but I think even like the people who are like writing the storylines and like trying to come up with interesting things to do with these characters are genuinely trying to come up with things that people will react to and that they will either enjoy or hate, but they'll be hooked in, they'll be engaged by it, and they want to keep coming back. It's true that they are all about money. In the end, that comes down very unfortunately to what would have been the instant win answer, which would have been Vince and Linda McMahon. I would throw them both into a dumpster
right into a fire. Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
The WWE has notably gotten much more, I don't know, I want to say welcoming, and at the same time, I don't know if they've made steps towards improving their health insurance situation and things like that.
Right.
But I know since Triple H took over,
it's gotten better.
It has gotten better,
which is good.
And it's also gotten higher ratings, which is also good.
Right.
So
That's
it's proving that he is doing a good job.
And Hulk Hogan got booed like hardcore like 2 nights ago.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
2 nights ago on Monday Night Raw. Like he came out and just like fucking the whole time he was out.
And I heard he was upset by it, but everyone at the WWE was like, "We roll with it, man. This is what makes great heels. Roll with it.
Do it."
So
yeah.
It's the thing. You don't. It doesn't matter whether people cheer or whether they boo. You just want a reaction. The only thing you don't want is for the audience to go silent.
Yeah, but like,
if they go silent, you are fucked in wrestling.
You come out there, you're doing one yelling in the ring. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's just staring at you. Yeah. All right, I'm out.
I can't remember the name of that. The Shocker or whatever the dude's name was.
The Shocker? The guy in the white and gold?
Shockmaster.
The Shockmaster.
The Shockmaster. The guy in the sparkly fucking stormtrooper helmet came busting through a door and fell ass over tea kettle in his introduction and lost his mask. He had to pick it up and put it back on.
Those are the good times.
Just the complete... The lack of response. There's some laughter, obviously, but
God,
I mean,
yes.
Nobody gave a shit about this.
Nope. Oh,
Nobody.
So fucking funny.
Oh,
God
man.
damn.
Okay, so that is 3 points to Stevie, which means he has won the dumpster fire and wins 3 points. However, we have a tie, and we have one dumpster fire category left, so we're going to break that tie by playing that category. Augie, I'm going to leave it to you. Do you want to go first on this last one, or do you want to let Stevie go first?
I'll let Stevie go first. Yeah.
Stevie, you're going to go first. The last category, as always, is a wild card.
Oh, man,
anything.
This is difficult.
Anything that irritates you. You just can't pick something that we've already done as a wild card.
That's what's really difficult, too, trying to like think
we
back
haven't
and not fuck it up either.
Yeah. So, Stevie, you're going to go first. Pick something, anything, that irritates you and should be thrown into a dumpster fire.
The lack of true adult playtime. And I don't mean that in like a sexual way or anything like that intimately. I mean, like, why is there not time set aside for adults to get together with their friends and just enjoy and have fun? Like, I know you have to make time for shit like that. But, like, England has fucking tea time and shit. Why can't we fucking have something set aside, like, once a week? Or, like, hey, we put 2 hours aside. Like, it's totally acceptable for adults to go out and just do some shit to have some fucking enjoyment in their lives before going back to that stupid-ass 9 to 5 and shit.
I mean, I genuinely thought those were called weekends.
Yeah, but some people don't have those.
They don't have weekends?
Yeah, because some work 2 jobs and shit. Like, you gotta think, man, like, we're not in a bad spot.
You're not wrong
like,
there.
some don't have this shit at all.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up. They have no outlet. And it's sad. And everybody should have an outlet. So I think that, like, the fact that we don't have some shit like that.
Some with government mandated.
Yeah, government mandated fun.
Mandatory fun.
Oh, God, wait a minute.
Led by Weird Al. Led by Weird Al.
It's like the military shit. Don't say that shit. Don't say me.
Weird Al comes on your TV every Saturday
cool.
at 2
Does LTV
2 p.m.
Mandatory fun, bitches.
And it's like, everybody get together and have a good time.
He just does a weird song just to intro it out.
Yeah,
That'd actually be kind of cool.
He just styles it out. Okay, so the fact that there is no acceptable or accepted playtime for adults like, to relax.
There should be just that.
Okay, I'll take that.
We're trying to get there.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Augie, What have you got?
Oh,
something
God.
that irritates you that you wish could be thrown into a dumpster fire.
You know what irritates me, Aaron?
No,
you know what
but
really gets under my skin?
I'm dying to learn.
That the fact that there's no goddamn Creamland. God damn it.
Is it really not a Creamland?
There really isn't.
Oh,
I've
that
looked.
is
It was
High
it was
and
it was
low.
Creamoland.
Creamoland.
And it is the name of a company that makes milk products.
Oh, yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
God damn, I've been looking in the wrong place.
This whole time I've been looking up Creamland. And all I keep finding is weird
that was
porn.
a previous one way or another.
I was looking up the family-friendly websites when I should have been on the porn mobile webs. Shit. Oh wait, no, the other way around.
the other way around.
But you know what? I'm sad there's no
I'm also
Creamland either.
dyslexic,
fair.
and that's why I fucked up and couldn't find it.
So your choice is the fact that there is no actual Creamoland sperm bank
No, just no
or
Creamland.
an actual place that exists called Creamoland.
Yes.
I bet you there is.
I'm
And if
still
there's not,
salty about it.
BFYTW
No
brings to
pun
you
intended.
Creamoland.
I mean, I'm gonna have to throw that into the as angry as I am about it. I'm gonna have to throw that
Yeah.
into the dumpster fire because I do kind of wish there was a real Creamoland somewhere
That's fair.
that existed. And I feel like adults have. I mean, I know not everybody in the world has time or
won with
the
that.
ability or even the friends to get together and have fun. But I mean, we make it happen.
Yeah.
We make it happen every week.
But we're different.
We're not alone. You know, other people also have the various kinds of adult playtime, board game nights,
That's true,
bar
I
hopping, winery hopping. You know,
Yeah.
there's all sorts of things that people do on their own to make that up. So I can't really throw that. I mean, I would love for there to be
Aaron
more.
wants you guys to work more. You heard it here.
I would
I'm trying to give everyone a couple more hours off.
If you had said that the fact that there isn't a 4-day work week in America is a fucking shame,
Oh, yeah.
I would have instantly picked that. I would have instantly picked that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, like I said, Friday's dead. Like, there's no point in there's no point in any of us being in that office on Fridays.
Right.
None. They're not making any money. We're not. They're just giving us money to sit there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And every study across the world has shown that it's much more productive. You have much better work-life balance. Like, why the fuck not? Honestly. Anyway.
Because they need that.
Because
the government needs
because they need control.
Yeah.
Because they want that control.
Yep.
They want to have you there under their thumb.
Yep.
That's why.
Exactly.
Regardless of the fact that it makes financial sense, all sorts of other kind of sense to do it. And companies have even made more money by switching to a 4-day work week.
Oh, yeah.
And these idiots are still like, no.
Yep.
You know? So, anyway. I'm getting angry now.
What do you want from the dumpster fire?
What do I want? Rich people. Just gone. Gone.
Except for the good ones.
Except for the
remember?
good ones.
Yeah,
The good
yeah.
ones can stay. The ones who support us can stay.
Some of them can.
Not
of
us
them can.
Some can
specifically.
just give us the money and
I'll
burn.
sell out for a
You'll
nickel.
do it, motherfucker.
I'll sell out for a nickel.
Or at least for
I don't care.
$25.99 so you can get a copy of his book thing.
The world can burn. Just pay me.
Pay me, bitch. Pay
Fuck
me.
the world.
I am kidding, of course. I'm kidding about all things. We're just having fun here. It's a good game, but Augie does take the win.
Nice, dude.
Congratulations,
Holy
Augie.
Hell yeah.
Took the tiebreaker, wins the
Don't
game.
know how I
4
did it.
points to 3. Congratulations, Aug. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, the audience doesn't give a shit. Fair enough. We're moving on.
chill.
I think the audience button is broken.
I think I clicked it and it didn't do anything. So yeah, I think you're right.
I unplugged it. Ah. No, just kidding.
You dick sissel. All right. So before we go
You
out,
slippery dick.
we should probably make sure that the soundboard is working. So maybe do a point or something like that. There we go. There they are.
We don't need
They're
it.
a little delayed, but they're there. Okay, cool. So
They got into the cocaine.
thank you.
Told you to lock it up. Lock it the fuck up.
That's what I mean. That's so damn impressive. Any, yeah, this is episode 251. I've had a great time. I hope you have too, listeners. I hope our my Stevie and Augie,
Fuck yes.
my endlessly entertaining and lovable boys are just fantastic, and I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you want to catch up with us on social media, you absolutely can. You can find me online at Pantsless Erin. You can find Stevie at
Midnight Smoke.
You can find Augie at
AuggieDoggy08.
You can find the show at BFYTW Podcast. You can send us emails at BFYTWpodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to send us, any ideas you have for games or shows or topics to cover, or even if you just want to tell us how we're doing. That's cool, man. And if we like your email, we'll read it out loud live over the show.
Yep.
You can also leave us voicemails if you go to our website, BFYTWpod.com, and go to the Contact Us section. There's a widget there to let you leave a 90-second voicemail, and if, like I said, we will play it on the show, whether we like it or not, because we don't screen that shit.
Fuck it. we just play shit.
We've never had to blank out one yet, so
why not? This is some bullshit. You guys don't try hard enough.
Give it time.
Come
Somebody
on,
somebody will find a way to say
it.
something. We're like, we can't play
Try it. See what I'll block out and what I won't.
Please don't.
You're like, you beep 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 point.
Jesus. Just named our own punishment. And if you want to support the show and make it bigger and better, let's do more cool things like what we did for episode 250, then all you got to do is go to patreon.com/BFYTW. You can follow for free and still get a bunch of extra cool stuff. But if you back at the $5 level, which is the only level we have, you get access to everything. You get all our, our previous behind the scenes stuff. We do pre and mid rolls. All the stuff that we cut out of the episode usually winds up there. And not to mention we do extra shows like Stevie and Augie do smoke sessions. And I just fuck off. But I have done some cool stuff in the past. I haven't done anything for Patreon in a while. I should probably do something. But I'll figure that out.
Get together and do something again. Yeah.
Absolutely could.
Fuck yeah.
But I want to thank those people who are already supporting us at that tier, such as William M, Kacey S, the GateLeapers, Jeramey F, Erin S, David M, Bridget from Long Island, David A, Kristin F, Justin B, Donna M, Mexigun, Crunchie, AM Blade, and Crystal D. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Your support means the world, and it allows us to do more and more cool things every month over month. And we're so glad to have you guys along for the ride and hope you enjoy all the cool stuff we're doing. But that, I'm afraid, is going to be it from us. Why? Because fuck you.
That's why.
You know why I did that?
I don't know, but it works, man.